follow your man around.
Yeah.
You'll take your Nigerian man, follow him around. The thing is, British girls have bad mouths. We like to say shut up.
What was your first cultural shock when you got to Nigeria?
Opening the tap in Nigeria and seeing brown water, that was very bizarre to me.
So, have you ever had an encounter with a Yoruba demon?
I'd call him a Yoruba demon just because he had a very bad spirit.
Hi, babes.
Hey,
It's so nice to see you again.
Nice to see
You know,
How
the
you
funny
doing?
thing is, like, this is the second time I
This
see
is
you.
actually the second time. Yeah.
So, firstly, do you mind sharing how old you are?
Yes. I'm 29.
Wow, you're
Years
so young. Did you ever give yourself like a cap, like an age cap? Like, okay, by this age, I should be married, I should have a
You know
child.
what's so funny? I actually did a YouTube video and about me, and I said in the video that I want to be married by 28 and have my child by 28.
No way.
Yeah, a few years ago.
Wow.
I even forgot that I said it until people was like, "Oh wow, you said this and it actually happened."
Wow. Manifestation.
The
Power of manifestation. Wow.
So I'd say yes or no because when I was 21, when I was 19, my goal was 21. When I was 21, my goal was 25. When I was 25, it was 27. So yes and no, but I've always known that I wanted a family, a baby, a husband.
Wow.
Yeah.
So were you ever pressured by your family to have a husband or settle down? Even slightly, like a little shade on the phone.
No, my mom is late.
Oh,
so when from like the age of like 19, I've always like lived by myself and fended for myself, like from very early on.
Yeah.
So there was no one even around me to give me pressure. Obviously, my dad and my stepmom would say like a few things, and like when I did start getting to like 27, 28, they were like, you know, just.
And they didn't know by 29.
Yeah, but there was no pressure per se at all. Yeah, I wouldn't say pressure. No.
Yeah, at all. I totally get that. So where were you born?
UK.
Really?
Yeah.
So you didn't grow up here
at all? The first time I came here was 2018.
What? That's like 5 years ago, right?
Yeah, for Dirty December.
So what inspired you to move here?
So like I said, it was like falling in love with the country.
Yeah.
But then as I spent more times, I'd go for like 2 weeks to like the next time I came was a month. Then it was 2 months, then it was 4 months, and then you really start to see Nigeria's problems.
Yeah.
So I kind of freed the dream of living here, and I thought, it'd be one of those things where I just go and come back, go and come back, go and come back. Then obviously, it was when I got married that the man kind of decides, you just follow him to wherever he says let's go to. So that's what happened.
So, what if you didn't like Nigeria? Do you think you would have moved? If you didn't initially like Nigeria, you still would. Oh, love it.
Just because family. I love to see it. No, family is so important to me.
Yeah.
And like to have a one parent, like 2-parent home, I really want that for my daughter.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm in love with the man I'm with, so it's like easy to do, and more reasons to like want to do.
Yeah, and be with him and everything.
Be with him,
of
yeah,
course.
If I was in the UK, Lord knows what would be going on whilst he's in Nigeria. Like his friends dragging him around Lagos.
And you like to go out.
And I like to. That's the thing.
Girl, like I'm watching your story and I'm like, how do you have energy? Like how?
No, I like to go out. So
you're
even
like
better,
that club, this club, no sleep. You know that sound?
To me, no sleep, no sleep. No, I mean it's better to follow your man around.
Yeah.
You'll take your Nigerian man, follow him around. Don't be that girl that wants to stay at home because I'm telling you, your man will leave you at home.
What if he's the type to stay at home?
Yeah, he kind of is.
So you're now like the extrovert.
He's a gamer.
Oh, he's a gamer. Wow, yeah.
Like he still goes out. We've had a lot of weddings, so we haven't actually gone out like
proper. Yeah, just weddings.
We don't go clubbing or anything like that. It's been a lot of weddings and birthdays. So when that period is quiet, Lord knows if I'll be going out. But yeah, I am someone that likes my social life is very important to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I get that. Makes sense. You guys heard. Be going out with your man. Period.
Going out with your man.
So, have you ever had an encounter with a Yoruba demon?
A Yoruba demon?
Yeah.
Yes and no. So my first boyfriend was nice to me. He was very good. It just didn't click.
From Nigeria?
Yeah. Second one, I'd call him a Yoruba demon just because he had a very bad spirit. He wasn't very happy. He wasn't very like. My husband is so chill, relaxed.
Yeah.
He's westernized. He went to school in the UK, so So he has a good understanding of me
Yeah.
and why I say some of the things that I say, use the English that I use.
Yeah.
He's not too, you can't talk to me like that, or like he's just so relaxed.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't really say anyone I date was you're a demon. I think that's just how a lot of Nigerian men are.
Right.
Whereas the person I'm with now, I can do this because
Mm-hmm.
he understands. Like he's chill.
So there's a stigma, right, in Nigeria. Or let me just say, Dirty December, where we have the I just got back and IGGB. When they get back and they're just causing like a lot of drama, actually in the club. Girl, I've seen it so many times.
Drama,
girl. Like in the club, next thing you're seeing them outside. Like the one I've seen was outside Seep, and the girl is just like blasting her man, like shouting, like "shut up," blah blah blah. Like, girl.
Yeah, the thing is, British girls have bad mouths. Oh my god.
Are you saying?
Yeah, we like to say "shut up." And when you say drama, as in
that's imagine that in the club, and then you're shouting at your man, "Shut up," or slap him. I've seen that as well. Or cause a fight with another girl for the guy, and the guy's just there like.
Okay, I've never been in that situation, and I don't like. God forbid. Like.
So, what was your first cultural shock when you got to Nigeria?
I did not understand generator lights. Buying water from private like someone will drive water to your house. That was very bizarre to me. Like, why doesn't the lights just work?
True.
You know?
But water, like, how were you getting water before, like in the UK?
They just give you water. You pay your water bill, it's very cheap. It's like 20-30 pounds a month. That's like 18 to 29K.
Yeah.
You get clean working water. I don't even think it's legal to not have water. Like,
it's true, and lights. Like, those are necessities, right?
Thames Water is not going to even cut you off because you can't pay your bill. There will always be water. You'll have bad credit because they'll give you a CCJ, but
they'll never cut it off.
No, water's like essential. Like, there's nowhere you go where you're opening. Actually, let me not say there's nowhere you go, but from what I've seen, I've never seen like yellow water. I remember opening the tap.
Oh my god!
Opening the tap in Nigeria and seeing brown water, and I'm like, is this clean? And it was like, no, most of us buy our water. Most of us buy our water. So even luckily, I'm like in this like bubble of Ikoyi. You know,
so you get clean water and stuff. Yeah,
I didn't have to do the coming up stuff. Like,
the coming up.
So it's when I opened my shop.
Yeah,
that I now had to get the generator. I had to start buying lights.
Oh,
there was water pumps and boreholes, and
you're like, what the fuck?
I'm like, what is all this? Like, why isn't the water just working? Like, is the government aware that this is happening?
Very much.
But apparently they are.
Yeah, like, very much.
Potholes. Nighttime, we're driving around and there's no street lights.
Girl.
Yeah. So
oh my god, that's one thing I really hate about here. Even like on the road, there is no what they call those things, lane, like the stuff to show your lanes and stuff. People just drive nothing. Like, that's the thing.
So there was a lot. There was like, it's more like the running of the country that just didn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Like, and I remember when I first came, what like really upset me was the amount of like homeless people running up to the car and like running up to like all the time. They can just sniff you out that you just got back. And I remember like I'd always try and like give as much as I can. And then my friends told me like, this money that you're handing out, I beg, it's not doing anything cool. The situation in this country is bigger than the 1K you're giving out. Yeah. Like if you carry on that way, you will go broke. Like, but I was like so intrigued. I started watching like documentaries.
Oh my god!
And
I
watched a lot
That's
about
so cute.
Makoko and all these kind of things.
Wow.
And the floating slum, and I'm just like, how is this okay?
So, do you 100% want your daughter to be raised in Nigeria?
I think for primary school, one thing I'd say about the kids in this country is that they're very bright. They're very smart. Like, they can have a confident, intellectual conversation with you, and you'll be like, this little girl has a sharp mouth. Yeah.
I mean, I know they are, but like, I'm just in comparison to the UK and other parts of the world. Wow.
Like, even my nieces, they're so smart. They're so. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, my in-laws, they're so. You guys can read, and they're so confident.
Yeah.
There's no one telling. Like, I remember in primary school being told that, oh, my hair looks like candy floss. Or my first girl was the only black child, and like, so there was times where I'd question myself and be like, am I different? I'm like, what's wrong? Like, I'd rather she build her like, you know, self-esteem, get that little sharpness about her, then she can go to secondary school in the UK.
I think that makes total sense. Like being brought up in a place whereby you're the only black person must have been a lot.
Yeah.
So her being amongst her mates and just everyone is good.
Mm-hmm.
So how does it feel being a new mom?
It feels amazing. Like I really love it. Like I really enjoy it. Like right now I miss her.
Wow.
Like I need to like, if I go out, you can ask Joanne, I'll be like, it's time to go. I need to take my daughter to bed. I need to get her ready for sleep.
And you love that.
Really,
yeah, that's important. That's so great. So how do you bounce back so physically? Like you bounced back with your body, girl. I'm just like,
no,
where?
I'm telling you, if you knew me before, I had abs. There's no position that I would sit in that you will see any type of rolls or I haven't completely. Like,
you don't have rolls, by the way.
Considering where I came from,
I'm
telling you, I'm not the same.
But
I didn't do anything. Thank you so much. I didn't do anything. I think it's my metabolism is very high. Like my mom, even after 3 kids, was very slim. I think it's hereditary. I don't do anything.
Yeah. Do you miss working so much? Because I know definitely like influencing.
Yeah. So like I told you, when I was in the UK, I was booked and busy. I had jobs coming in constantly. I had my salon to focus on. Like everything was just easier. Coming here, I had to like let go of a lot. And I'm still like trying to find my feet here.
Yeah.
But as you know, I've started the clothing. I said, let me at least like manufacture the clothes here.
Okay, you do?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then ship them to my friend in the UK who then deals with like the shipping and stuff. And then I already set up part of Dollhouse Doled. We sell like tools, hot combs, and ravers.
Really good.
So we're stocked in like Miss K, Mecca Beauty, and like we just dispatch. We've been doing that for a while, even before I moved
really
here.
Good. Yeah.
So I didn't come here and have like nothing to do, thankfully. And I was modeling for Miss K.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah. So I've had things to do, but not compared to like UK.
Yeah, that's nice. I love the way you were still able to branch out and put your fingers in like a few things. Because when I see you post and you're still like all into clothes and like hair, and I'm like, wow, that's great. Like you're literally a new mom. Well, not new, but you still have a lot to do when it comes to family, and you're still balancing it out with work.
You'll run mad. You'll be sitting at home doing nothing, running mad. Like I remember when I was pregnant and my husband would go to work, I'd be so like down and bored. I was like, no, I need to do something. So I was like,
That's so cute. That's so cute. I honestly remember when I first saw your picture, like that you were pregnant when you first announced it. I'm like, oh my god, because it's crazy. Because that switch, like being from the influencer, the hot I'm living free spirit, and then you're like, okay, you know what? I have a man. I'm gonna have a child. Everyone is just like, wait, what? Like it was so mad.
I was like, oh my god, can I still continue doing what I'm doing? Am I supposed to pose differently? Am I supposed to get a whole new audience? Like, it was very till now it's confusing.
Yeah.
Like it's winter where all my followers are and they're all wearing jackets and jeans,
and you're just like, yeah.
And I'm sure they're like, what's going on? Unfollow. I'm sure that some of them are thinking like, I have no business here anymore.
Oh, do you think people really see it that way? Like,
yeah, of course. Because before I had like mixed followers, like it wasn't all women. Like now, if you look at, it's just women following me.
Yeah.
And it's now like older people, probably with kids now that are following me.
Yeah.
A lot changes, so I'm like really just trying to find
your feet in all of it. Well, I feel like it's really nice that girls follow you a lot more now. When I see my gender range and I see it's more female, I know I'm inspiring. Because that's the only thing. They're not following me to look at my tits and be like, ooh. Like, do you get? They're just following because they actually like you inspire them. So I feel like that's great. Yeah, that's really great. Did you make up yourself?
No.
It looks really good.
Thank you. Thank you. No. Sometimes I think it's really accessible in Nigeria, like hair, makeup. You know how easy it is. Like I have a stylist that comes to me for 15k home service, will lay down my frontal. Like if you want to do that in the UK, you're
girl 250. That's what someone charged me. Girl,
do they come to you?
To come to me, and she was like not even willing to clean it or whatever. She was just like, I hope it's clean.
Yeah,
and like,
you have to come with this. It has to be washed. I'm like, whoever's here, they'll come. They'll do everything.
You can even still negotiate and be like, you're always taking 20k, take 15k. Just say, okay, madam. Like it's just crazy. Here is easy.
Yeah,
here is so easy. I love it.
So that's one thing I don't miss. Like,
Do you think creating content is easier in Nigeria than in the UK?
Yes.
It is? Is it the weather or something?
The weather.
Yeah.
I remember, oh my God, it's cold like all the time, like I said.
Yeah.
You'd have to like, I'd be driving up to central London, freezing.
To take pictures.
Yeah. See how you can do like 4 in a day, or driver will drive you around whilst you're getting changed in the back, organizing your stuff in the back.
Yeah.
Like, no.
So being in Lagos has definitely affected like your workflow regarding your clients and stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you think you're more open to working with Nigerian brands now, or do you still want to?
So yeah, after we met that day,
Yeah.
and we actually spoke to the other influencers, and I discovered that there is work out there, and it's not
a lot.
Yeah, a lot. And I was like, okay, do you know what? Maybe I need to be more open to like, you know, gaining more Nigerian followers and work with Nigerian brands.
Yeah.
But then, because I still don't have enough Nigerian followers, I'm not going to get any Nigerian brands reaching out. And now because I'm like not in sync, like people can't send me a winter coat to promote when I'm in.
That definitely, yeah.
I tried it once. Oh my God, it was crazy.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
So no, like in this, I'm sure in the summer it'll be fine, but right now in the winter, it's a struggle.
I tried it once. Let's go into the part of the conversation that is more about other people, so more outward. Yeah. So you're married, right? And you're clearly in love with who you married, which is such a big goal. To people, what are the signs that people should look out for that you know someone is actually serious about you?
Serious about you. I think when he's serious, he's just very intentional. He wants to take you out. He wants to spend time with you. He wants to meet your parents. He's talking about the future. And he just seems very intentional, not someone that's always like, oh, going over to do this, or oh, do we have to go here? Or let's just chill inside tonight. Oh, can't we just do this instead? Like, no, he should be trying to make you happy. He should be trying to show you that he's serious and, you know, can be, that person for you.
True. If he's serious, then he's serious about you.
Yeah.
One thing I've heard is that like guys from Nigeria, they treat women differently than foreign guys because they spend more, they are just more like African, you know, they're not 50-50. Like some people be like, oh, pay on a date, you both pay type of. Do you think you saw that here, or have you always just been like, no, 50-50?
Okay, so what's crazy, I don't even have like a long dating history in the UK. I was with like someone for quite a long time and it wasn't 50-50. But we were very young. There wasn't really much to pay for.
Right.
There wasn't much to split. But I was never paying for dates. I think there was one person that I went on a date with one time that made me like split the bill.
And that was it.
Yeah.
And that was the one time period. Yeah. Never again.
He kept the change too.
What?
He kept the change.
He kept the change. That is so bad.
Yeah.
Was he black?
He was black.
He was broke as fuck. He needed that change.
No, I think
maybe for the water bills.
He made me drop him to the train station also.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Like bye forever.
Yeah.
So, what's your advice for young girls dating? Do you just advice relationship?
Advice. Make sure you know his temperament. I've seen a lot of people enter situations where the guy suddenly just becomes angrier or starts lashing out or becomes like verbally abusive. Nigerian men can be just that.
Girl, I've had my fair share.
I'm so sorry.
2 years after.
Yeah.
That's when I found out and I was like, wow.
Yeah, I'm sure his behavior just started changing after he got you, right? That's what Nigerian men like to do. So try and suss out his temperament. Like, is this guy a calm person? Is he a comforting person? When I'm down, does he lift me up? Is it all about him and nurturing him, or does he pour into me too?
True.
Like, make sure that things are reciprocated, and you know he just knows how to look after you more than just financially. Because honestly, that's just like it needs to be mentally for it to be a healthy relationship. It needs to be every aspect of things. You need to be able to work through things because you don't want to be in a marriage where, okay, cool, you have nice things and he's giving you money, but you're unhappy as shit.
Sure.
And he's not nice to you. He's rude. He doesn't care about your friends. Like, I'm sorry, but the way you treat my friends is also like matters because if you don't care about how me and my friends are feeling, it means you don't care about me. So the temperament is very important to me. Yeah, someone patient and just chill.
Sure. Okay. I think that even goes both ways. Like, guys should definitely check the temperament of your girl.
No, for real.
Like,
for real.
Yeah.
Look at Christian Rock.
Girl.
And Blueface.
So when is your birthday?
25th of November.
Oh, wow. That's a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just some months ago, but now it's a long time.
Yeah.
That's great. That means don't tell me you're sad.
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely.
Are you one of those people that are good at star signs?
I am. I'm Gemini.
You're
May
Gemini.
23rd.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, it was so
You're
nice
the same
having
as my
you.
daughter.
No way.
Yeah.
Wait, what birthday?
She's May the 30th.
Okay, I thought it was 23rd as well. I was like, okay, you know what?
So
I'm signing up as one of our aunties. Like, I'm gonna be.
No.
That is amazing. I love that. I'm sure you love her so much. You do. That is so wonderful. I love that. Well, I mean, this is you're in the Nigerian space now, and I just can't wait for us to be able to have conversations whereby you're like, oh wow, you got this ambassadorship deal, and like, you're more into it. I feel like that would be so lovely because you obviously have the social media presence and you have people that are actually loyal to you. Maybe you don't know, but they are very loyal to you. So even if you go to
I've got some riders.
Yeah, so wherever you go to, if you go to India and you start to do all that, they're there. So just want to like remind you of that. And honestly, thank you so much for coming on my show. Well, this is the we'll see if it's gonna be a show. But thank you very much.
Thank you so much. It was really fun.
I know, thanks, girl. And you guys definitely don't forget to check out all her social media platforms. It's gonna be on the screen. Yeah, and remember to like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notification. The number of times I say that in the video. I love you guys so much. Bye.